Hi, everybody. Good morning. It is Monday, July 27th, 2020. In this video, we are working on just a couple lazy things. So I'm finally getting around to putting in the wire between the push-to-talk stick and the actual pilot mic. So, I've got that 10 wire gray code uh, bundle that I've been using to wire up my control stick, right? Because you got a bunch of, you got 4 ways of trim. Let's see, 4 trims, 2 flaps, 6. You got the autopilot disconnect. You got the push to talk. And what else? No, that's pretty much those, and of course the ground that goes back. So there's two wires that don't exactly go all the way back to the panel and make the magic happen. One is the push to talk that needs to go over to the pilot and the co-pilot mic respectively, and ground. And there's also a sub button that is a surprise. I'll show you that later. So I'm making sure that that works out, right? So in the last video, we organized all the wires and had it shoved up through the vertical support, and now, they've sort of gotten blue painter taped. Which, don't worry, I'm going to go back and actually use, wire ties and stuff like that. But this is more of a little bit of organization. So the first half, we're going to do a little organizing, which you can see. And then in the second half, I'm going to be sitting down. The lovely wife is joining us to do a little bit of work, which I will explain in a bit. But let's go through some announcements. So the seats are here. They are glorious. The carpet is here, and it is also glorious. They couldn't be any prettier. And remember that I said I was going to show you a preview of the seats, just a quick flash? Well, I lied. You can wait. Trust me, it's totally worth the wait. Which is really funny to me. But yeah, okay, so you just trust me. All good things, you're going to love them. They're actually so nice, I've already put them back in the box. I test fit them in the plane, I put them back in the box because I don't want to ruin them. As apparently I have that habit. Let's see, what else? Got any rants? Yeah, I got a rant. Look at that. I wonder what I could rant against. Dude, pull up your pants. Shameful. No, I don't really have any rants. I did have a very disappointing interaction this week with the Port of Oakland. I'm in line for a hangar. I have been for 4 years, and thankfully I've been able to use my friend's while he's gone. Anyway, hangar comes up. I get a call. Hey, there's a hangar available, and I know the person's hangar that's leaving. So I'm like, oh, that would be great. It's a nice one. I told the person, I said, listen, give me an hour. Don't let me respond yet because I know someone else that's leaving, and I'm gonna go ahead and confirm that they're leaving because if they tell you, then I can start planning on getting into their hangar, which is a nicer one, right? People have been normally it used to be a 10 to 15 year wait here, right? Ever since 9/11, that number's sort of dwindled down. Now it's about 4 years. Anyway, so my other friend, he's in Bora Bora, so he didn't know if he was leaving yet because he had to get back to Hawaii. It's a long, big mess. Uh, by the time I called back the next day to confirm, which I was told I could call back the next day, I was told, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I already gave that other hangar away. I'm like, what? Yeah, I already gave that other hangar away. I'm like, you told me I could have a, you told me I could call you back. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. I guess I'll just go park my plane in that tie-down spot outside that's labeled as I'm sorry. I was pissed. The urge to curse, trust me, is hard. And so then the funniest part was being told, oh, but yeah, but I'd offered you 2 hangars. I'm surprised you didn't take either one. I'm like, what do you mean you offered me 2? You only told me about 1. The people that run the port, well, I don't want to talk bad about them. Let's just say it was a very funny thing. But it doesn't matter because the hangar that I actually want, I will be getting. So, my rant is, I don't know, just people. People suck. I guess that should just be an underlying tone throughout the rest of my life. All right, so the wife is here, and we're both working on aspects of the tail cone. So she is actually helping out by deburring the pieces that the yaw servo and the pitch servo are using in the tail, and I'm working on redoing the wiring. So again, the kits from Vans, of course, comes with the wiring, and they're very adequate. However, they weren't they didn't contain all the wiring for things that I'm actually using. So I modified theirs to suit my purposes. Unfortunately, of course, and maybe someone else knows this, but so the wiring that Vans uses the .092 scaled Molex connectors, right? And unfortunately, I've got an extractor for the female pins, for the female Molex that are that size. It just doesn't work. I don't know how the heck to get into that thing to get the wires out, except for maybe cutting it open with a Dremel tool. It's a mess. So in lieu of that, just do the wiring myself. So, all right, I'm gonna let this one trail on out. Yeah. So Wednesday, when you come back, we're gonna be working directly in the tail to put some of this stuff in, which is really cool. So thank you for joining me, everybody, and see you soon.